So we live, man. We outside. Happy Valentine's Day, man. Happy Tuesday. Man, you know we outside. I got the crew with me, man. I got Shane Tanae. Got the guy Mike Cash. We got a guest host with us, Jazz OMG, and her cousin that she didn't introduce us to. She just said, "Hey, cousin." That's what we do here. And you got me, yourself, Mr. Outside, your favorite big cousin. Just before we get into it, this episode is actually sponsored by Harper's Vending, where you can find all your vending needs. Please check out Harper's Vending on Instagram and Facebook and the newly dropped website at www.harpersvending.com. So before we get into it today, how was y'all Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Don't rub y'all hands.
How was...
Y'all ain't had no flowers or nothing up here for us when we came in here.
Oh, I'm married, so...
So what? It's friends. It's love day. You show your love. You show your love to your friends.
I only buy
The
gifts
Saint
for those who
Rose.
touch my penis.
What?
Huh?
I only buy gifts for those who touch my penis.
I'm
Get the
scared.
fuck outta here.
Wow.
Can we cut?
That's it.
Nah,
Back to back.
no, we're not gonna cuss today. We're actually gonna be very clean today.
It's love day.
It's love, okay?
Yeah, it's love
It's
day.
technically Love Day Part 2, because we technically talked about love last week, but it seems like we a little bit outnumbered today, Mike Cash.
Valentine's Day was beautiful for me. My kids was my Valentines. So I hooked them up. I picked them up from school with it popping.
Okay.
And it was good.
That's what's up. That's dope. I want to hear about DJ Shiesty.
We gotta call Ace Boogie with the big hoodie too.
We know, I feel like she having a great Valentine's
She's
Day.
having an excellent.
She ain't here.
I feel like sitting there like.
I'm scared.
You missed the last
Oh,
episode.
because you wasn't here, so you don't understand how funny it is that we want to wait.
Last year she gave a nigga $300 on Valentine's Day and didn't get nothing.
Nothing.
Oh my
So we want to
God.
know if she
Not
gave
this
her
Valentine.
$400.
She ain't do it this
She said
Valentine's Day.
if you don't come
She
with
not her
nothing,
lesson.
she's single now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she not her lesson. She ain't here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So she got. So I'm pretty sure he came through with the whoop whoop and then.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo.
What he was supposed to do, because that's why she ain't here. Hello.
Probably.
I feel it. So you ain't. So not yet, because I know we here. So it probably ain't.
What that mean?
Because we at work. No, we at work right
well,
now.
we
So
had
she probably didn't.
Valentine's and we
She probably didn't get her gift yet.
No.
We at work right now. He probably dog probably at work. Okay, see what I'm saying? All right.
He might get off work with it. You know what I'm saying?
Come with the flowers, candy. You know what I'm
Update
saying?
on you next week. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying?
Not next week.
to be
You
continued.
right.
Hey,
Not next week, Thursday.
Hello.
so
I'm listening.
ooh, whoa.
Oh, she said he ain't
So first of all, before we get into it, I definitely want to send my prayers out to Michigan State University
Yes.
and all of the students and the faculty and the lives that was lost. Definitely want to send all my prayers to that from We Outside to your family.
Yeah.
There's been like some real traumatic events going on around the states, around the world, around the country. Man, just be safe out here. If you don't need to go there, just don't go there. Just please watch out for each other, man. We that neighborhood loyalty not there no more. Everybody do their own thing. Nobody really look out for each other no more. So we got to bring that back. But most definitely, prayers up to Michigan State for that. And the police, they was swift. I seen a lot of videos. They was on it. It's unfortunate he took his life. So but keep them families in our prayers for sure.
Yeah.
So, not to just jump right from it, but I kind of want to just get into it today because I don't know. It's Valentine's Day, it can get spicy, but let me see, man. We got a couple things.
Did you get back on track for your 14 days of love?
Actually, I did.
You did?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Couldn't
day
let you get away with all
day
that.
14, I ain't even did today yet because we gonna do something this weekend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's what's up.
but
I
did,
like that.
I did.
It's so
That's what he
cute.
did.
14 days.
Flowers.
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
just did something small every day, like clean the house.
Yeah.
Some flowers. She don't eat candy, so bought her some food or
The
little
stuff
Starbucks
is
card. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff. Like shit, I cleaned the kitchen last night. I know some people that ain't shit, but
That's a big deal.
we got, you know what I'm saying? Like she be, My wife cook for real.
Grown
Bro.
women
Yeah,
appreciate that. It's the
yeah.
young
You know what I'm saying?
women who
Like,
don't appreciate
Yeah,
that's a
that.
big
they don't,
deal.
that's because they like their house nasty.
Listen, when you go to sleep, you gotta have a clean kitchen.
At least the kitchen got to be clean.
At least.
The laundry room could be total.
No, the kitchen at least.
Yeah, the
Like,
kitchen got to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
But I kind of been that's crazy. The person who picked the topic, not even here to start the topic that they picked.
Which one she picked? Oh, she picked
That-
21.
She picked
What you
21.
doing, stuff, baby?
Well, I don't think she read 21 because 21 was
I think she was drunk.
I think she was because
Don't do her like that because she ain't here to defend herself.
She'll
be
come
here.
back swinging.
she'll be back swinging Thursday.
This
She
woman
might
came
be
with
tired.
her.
She might have black eyes. She might be like, she gonna have a whole 5-minute set so she can tell us what happened. But to be honest with y'all, the topic was supposed to be, do men's feelings matter?
They definitely do.
So
Why they don't? Why y'all like that? Who y'all deal with
So,
that day? Y'all feelings on that?
before we get into it, you never been here before, so welcome to We Outside. We the cousins. You are a new cousin. Hey, cuz, you here now, so once you come and visit, you family. No, I'm big cuz.
It's debatable, but okay.
And I'm cousin Faith.
Yeah.
You
So-
cousin what?
Cousin Faith.
Wow.
You never seen Soul Food?
I got a real faith.
Oh, your family?
My
So-
sister.
Okay, that's what's up.
So let me tell y'all a little bit about us while y'all here, since we have the folks here on air listening to us tonight. So this show is so we can speak our own opinionated messages about whatever social topic we're covering. Every now and then we cover like a little mental health, little finance. We get into a little heated debate, controlled debate. Then we conclude ourselves in a cousin's corner where y'all have our own opinionated different version, so we can able to reach different viewers, different topics, and more people brought around the world than just here in our local area. Shout out to the people in Vegas. Shout out to the people all over the world that listen to us. Like, we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Like more. So it's actually a known fact. I got facts today too.
No, you better come with them, and they better
Actually-
be boom on point.
I have facts today. Okay, so I actually looked up Pyre, which is an online advertising company, and they have the male suicide statistics. All right.
Mm.
So 4,700 men took their own life in 2022.
Wow.
74% of all suicides in the UK involve men. The rate of suicide is 15.4 per 100,000 more than women.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And women,
I believe it.
women outnumber men on this planet, so that's still speaking volume.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
I definitely believe
That's
it.
crazy.
And men between the age of 45 to 64 actually have the highest rate of suicide by that age, every 20 to 100,000.
Men feel like
Wow.
they have somebody to talk to.
That's
I was about to say
That's a
women
lot.
are a little stronger because we can confide into our
Each other,
friends
yeah.
and our cousins.
I feel like
Men
I'm
can't.
in a
Men don't always have that platform where they can confide in other people, especially when it comes to emotions. Because then it's like, really, that's what you. Yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
So this is the bell. All right. We'll get a little choppy. You'll hear a nice little. I mean, it's time to break. Let the other person make their point. Just something real cool we introduce. Called the Cousins Bell. So what we like to do here on the We Outside show, we like to start with our good folks from the left and make our way around. So I like to hear all these beautiful black melanated people's purpose today. So DJ Shiesty, my bad. Shayna Tanae.
Hey, Shayna.
today.
You know what I'm saying?
Shayna tonight.
It's gonna be it's whatever. It's Shiesty, Shasty,
She like Prince, formerly known.
Shasty if you nasty.
That's where they came from.
Wow.
Shayna and Nasty together.
I called you Shay. I done called you Shay.
Shay.
I was like, what you talking about? I said, who is Shay? I ain't never heard nobody call you Shay. That's a new one right there.
But that's what I was talking about, Shay tonight.
Okay, I would look at my head off in the sky. But what's up though? Like, how you feel? Like,
I feel like things definitely matter. Like she was saying just a little while ago that they just don't have a platform, and it's unfortunate that when if a man does show their emotions, that that they are looked at as weak, and it's sad, because uh they should have that outlet too. So you know.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I disagree respectfully, of course.
Mhm.
Our shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Our feelings don't matter. Our feelings only matter because it sound good and it look good for the gram. Every woman say, oh yeah, y'all feelings matter, but it only matter if it fits your ideology of our feelings. Like it, it'd be like, yo.
We can use that'll be a good blooper for the blooper.
It's like most of the time you said, like, I got into some conversation with someone before, and I tell them how I feel, and they'll sit back and try to tell me, oh yeah, you're not supposed to feel like that.
Wow.
How can you tell me how I'm supposed to feel? If I'm telling you this how I feel, your job ain't to be defensive about it. A lot of women only listen to get defensive instead of listening to comprehend. So that's kind of where a lot of the stuff come into play, as far as they try to tell you what you're doing wrong or how you thinking about something wrong. But if I feel a certain way and I bring it up to you, I'm not looking for a way to get out of it. I'm trying to tell you, hey, can we fix this? Like, if I come to example, I told a woman, I'm not happy with you. She said, oh, you're not happy with me? Oh, okay, that means I shouldn't even be around you. Like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I respect your decision if that's the decision you're gonna make. But in my head, if I was telling a woman that I'm not happy, I'm not telling you I'm not happy with you. I'm telling you that, hey, we need to do something and fix something if we're gonna remain talking. But she instantly pulled the eject button on me. Oh, I'm off this thing. Oh, you ain't happy? Oh, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the ones I picked. You know
what
I'm saying?
That part. That part.
Definitely
I be going through it, bro.
You be picking them up at the bars, don't you?
Man,
He
listen,
do.
He do.
not for real.
Strippers.
I met some woman at Kroger.
Not strippers.
At Kroger.
Yeah, grocery store.
Hey, them the best ones though. The ones that got regular jobs
That's a lie.
that stay out the way. I'm trying to tell you something, man.
You don't see.
I don't
The
know.
ones that be in the streets, you gonna have some problems.
Man.
But what about
Yeah,
the
that
ones
I
that
mean
get
that's true though. I see. I agree and I disagree with you at the same time because I definitely feel like it's the woman. We from Detroit. You have your women that's not for it, and you have your women that's for it. And I think that some of these women they just don't care about your feelings. But at the end of the day, a man's feeling definitely take account in the home. When you like they say happy wife, happy life, I feel like it's happy us. Happy us. You gotta be happy and I gotta be happy at the end of the day. And if you can't talk to me about your feelings, then where are we? Your feelings definitely matter. And like he said, it's the suicide rate is so high. I definitely feel like it needs to be a platform where a man can speak and put those emotions on the table where we can discuss it and we can help you get to a better place just like I need you to help me get to a better place.
Are you single?
Yes.
Are you? When was the last time you were in a relationship?
It's been maybe 5-6 years now.
Okay, why y'all laughing at me? So before this 5-6 years that you were single, I'm just taking a step.
I wasn't here where I'm at now.
But you was in a long-term relationship before that?
I was in a long-term relationship, but mentally I wasn't here where I'm at now.
Oh, so you a different woman now.
I needed to get out of that relationship in order for me to get where I'm at mentally. Yes.
So out of these past 5 to 6 years that you've been single, how long did it take you to actually obtain this woman that you are now? Within the past 2 years, last year?
In the last year and a half.
Last year and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like that's one of my big things too that I actually be saying, I be preaching. I say that by the time you do find the woman, like I'm 33, so like in my day and age, they group around that time, they not there yet. You know what I'm saying? And, or they just now getting out of a relationship and they on their hot girl summer, and then they gonna calm down eventually later and start to probably have the same type of mindset you have.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's steep. You get what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
Unless I go older, so to speak, and start
Mhm.
dating older women, the women that's in my demographic just be like, what?
Some of the
They
older
got
women
Glorilla
ain't
on their
there.
wall.
Listen.
Some of the older women
I
ain't
ain't gonna hold y'all up.
there.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up. So I went out last weekend. I went to a club. I ain't gonna say the club name.
Why?
Cause I just feel
They're not paying us.
because they ain't paying us. We don't do free mentions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna mention it, but I went there. I went with my young dog. He way younger than me. He like, yeah, come on, bro. We about to go out. I'm like, bet. Dog, we go out. Everybody just standing around looking at each other like this. It's a bunch of girls dancing. I'm like, they just standing there. I'm like, I see why women be saying it's piss in the dating pool. Because you Negroes is trash, boy.
Y'all
They
remember
standing
we was
around,
like that
they
when we
standing
was
around
younger.
just like looking tough. And I'm just like, all these women in here, like, when did we start going to the club to be tough? Like, I ain't gonna hold you up. Maybe I'm just built different, but I used to go to the club to like try to take something to the crib. I'm trying to pull up on something. Like, I just thought that was crazy, but I said that because there's a lot of piss. I saw it for myself. I'm like, oh yeah, this trash. Like I'm glad I ain't got to deal with that. Like I could, you know, my dog get mad at me. He said that's a quick prayer in the meal. We good. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we put Jesus on the front. We straight. Like I'm not even by trip. But yeah, no, definitely don't think men's feelings matters. Coming from the background that I came from, watching the shit my mom, my dad went through. Come on, I ain't men's feelings matter. That's like saying visit crack never hit Visitor. Like if you watch BMF, you should be familiar with Visitor at this point. But it's come on, man, it's bad out here for us. Even like you said, I think people just do it for clout or they do it for the gram. Because women to say that like, oh no, men's feelings matter, but when you say something, they're gonna find a way to either bring it up or they gonna correlate some type of way to figure out what you to use whatever you said against you. And sometimes they do it consciously, sometimes they do it subconsciously. But I just feel like in general, even the world, like, come on, bro, hold on, like, even Chris Rock said, I got it right here. Even Chris Rock said, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Uh, under the condition, he's loved only if he provides them.
I was just about to say that because like your feelings really don't matter until they realize, hey, if you doing something in the house, then your feelings start to matter when they realize, hey, I'm fed up and it's time to go and I'm about to stop paying for anything I'm paying for. Then they're like, wait, let's go over this. So that's facts. That is facts because it has been times where I done left the situation and it's like I was a bill payer. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm fed up. I'm done. And now she see I'm serious and I'm fed up and I'm done. I'm really about to go back outside. Now she like, oh, whoa, we can fix this because I don't want to go back into that situation I was in before. Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you up. You hit something on that though, because I ain't gonna hold you up. It's a different type of breakup when you paying all the bills versus 50-50.
Yeah.
When you doing everything, come on, bro. You gonna cut a little bit. The cuts might hurt way more than when you go 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think some women. That's why I think a percentage of women who really value themselves don't care about no money tip. Like they like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really worried about the bread. Let's hold each other down. But I like for sure though, you know, since we're on the topic. But I'm definitely, feeling that. So do you want to say something? All right. Well, you got 2 minutes.
Okay, so what about the
Come sit over here. Come sit over there.
Be back there clearing her throat. Like,
one sip every 30 minutes. Oh,
that's lemonade.
No, I just gotta let you know.
You want to fight me?
Don't hold the mic.
Okay, so what about
Don't hit the wall. There's a lot of rules, ain't it?
too much?
For to be outside, there's a lot of rules.
Okay, so what about the ones that don't go 50-50? And okay, the guys that's not taking forth everything, and it's the women because it's
What I gotta do about our feelings? So
I mean, how many times do a man step in a relationship and his feelings are at the forefront though? Because a woman, our feelings are always at the forefront. We're always, I feel this and I feel this. A man is less likely to do that. So it's not it's not like at the forefront of our mind, like his feelings. Like you said, he's a provider. A man is a provider. So we look at a man as that, as a provider. And then when you get to talk about your feelings, it's like, hold on, where this come from? Because we've been dealing with each other for 4-5 years, and I ain't never seen this side of you before. So sometimes when a man comes 4-5 years down the line and you talking about your feelings, it's like, what else you got going on? Because this is different right here.
I'm gonna piggyback off your comment, what you just said. So basically, like how you just said, our feelings don't be in the forefront. I give you that because like I approach situations and I'm coming in knowing that I ain't gonna say I'm knowing that my feelings don't matter, but as I'm coming in with my own happiness, and I'm in peace, and I'm in peace with myself. I didn't come try to talk to you to gain happiness from you. You get what I'm saying? Period. So when I come into the situation, my feelings aren't at the forefront because that's not what's gonna get me to the ass. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's not what.
But that shouldn't be your focus at that point, right?
As a man, we are very visual creatures.
You very visual, but that shouldn't be your forefront. If eventually it's going to crumble down to your happiness, then why won't you?
But that's what I'm saying. If you're a visual creature, if y'all are visual creatures, that's what separates. When do the feelings come in?
Yeah, it's like chilling with you, so I know from day one I'll be. You get what I'm saying? So once you run me through whatever course you're gonna run me through until you decide to open them legs for me, I get this my test drive. Oh, you know what? Outside of me trying to be, she actually a cool woman. You get what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's the vetting process of the whole situation. Like that's just really what it is. I knew I was sexually attracted to you,
but that's just so minimum. You know what I'm saying?
But we're men. You're never gonna understand this until you grow one of these between your legs, and
never.
So you're never gonna understand. Just like we never gonna understand yours.
I get that, but I don't know. I guess I might be a unicorn because I'm all like knowing how people think fascinates me and why they do the things that they do. So I'm all like when I'm with a guy, dealing with a guy, I'm trying to get to his mental, trying to
absolutely.
It just like it fascinates me. So you know, absolutely. Like, so I'm all about your emotions and your feelings
for sure. And I think that come with the real woman point of view, because a real woman, we're trying to get to your emotions. Mm-hmm. We want to know you on a deeper level, right? And that's what I mean by a man doesn't always open that up. He opened that up to where he feels safe.
All men different,
but I gotta say this: y'all gonna break your necks trying to understand our emotions. Yeah, you have to let it come. Y'all have to let it come to you. A lot of women be killing. Oh, I want to be emotionally connected. Some men, unfortunately, some men emotional connection is with work, and work is related to money. No matter what type of work he do, he understand he has to have 1 + 1 always gonna equal 2. So he know he need all of that to have everything he want in the end. So sometimes, unfortunately, you might just be something in the way while he trying to really get to what he trying to get to. Yeah, you really prepping, dog. You really prepping us. But you don't know that because you're not paying attention because you so trying to get to my emotional side. You ain't paying attention that I'm running you through game right now.
We prepping each other. I'm making you better for the next man, and you making me better for the next woman.
That's very true.
I like you, but I don't like you enough to want to move on that next level with you.
But like what I was saying, as far as the process of the emotions, like I tell women all the time, like every man is different. In order for you to really get to know me, you're gonna have to be around me for at least 5 years. Mm-hmm. I don't really have no feelings come out until a situation arises. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That situation could be anything. That situation could be I came into a large lump sum of money. Now you're gonna see how I am when a large lump sum of money come in. Another situation might be a death in the family. Now you get to see my emotions when there's a death in the family. Mm-hmm. It may be a time where I take an L. Now you see a situation, you get to see my emotions when I take an L. You get what I'm saying? So to really, and I can only speak for myself. So to really understand me, you got to be around because I'm never just going to open up and be like, you know what I'm saying? No, you just got to be around for the seasons. That's why I tell women like that try to tell me, oh, I want to be married, this, that, and third. Well, listen, baby, I promise you're going to have to be around me for 60 months damn near before I even feel like you strong enough for me. Because that's just how it takes for me to show emotions. Unless you just get lucky and I have an up and down roller coaster year, 2 years. Yeah. Like, man, she been with me through all this thick and thin. she done seen it all, but that don't happen like that all the time. You get what I'm saying?
It don't.
So sometimes you really do gotta go on a span of different seasons, and then like after a while, you like, see, I knew you couldn't even handle this. So why even display these emotions to you?
Let me interrupt you quick. Which season? Because I know my season in my head. Which one I be like, all right, yep, that's it.
Mhm.
Which season she need to go through, or if she come across the season and she really pick up on it, you like, all right, dog, this might be straight right here.
She got to be through it. For me, it's the down season.
Okay.
For me, it's the
The
down
down
season.
Which
season,
down season?
the broke
There's a lot of down
season, or the
Right,
down
I was about to say that.
emotionally
Which down
season?
season?
Like
Yeah.
which down season?
I never say that you're gonna have to see the down season like broke season because I ain't looking forward to none of that.
Okay, you're not looking for it, but it happens.
It do happen.
do
but
happen.
It do.
You will have
But
to.
you be trying
Yeah.
to put that in the back of the like a real man. We ain't even thinking
You
about.
don't, but it
Yeah.
We
happens.
ain't even thinking. It do happen, but in that make the difference between certain men.
During that season, that could be. I can base that season after me taking the L.
Yeah,
So like if I took an L for like 15,000 or something like that, I'm kind of like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be moving a little bit different. I'm not gonna want to have sex. Like my whole demeanor is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them homosexuals that
I love
can
that because I
have
hate
sex
them.
when they
I
broke and all
hate
that.
them.
No, I'm really gonna be thinking about it the whole time. I may even
yeah.
get hard, but while we doing it, I'm thinking about this
the
bag.
bread.
You know
Thinking
what I'm
of
saying? I'm
yes.
not gonna be worried about hitting
Yes.
this. I'm trying to go do something. So it's like,
That's how
I
I
can't
am
speak for
too.
yeah.
I don't care if I'm broke or rich.
I
I'm one. I ain't gonna hold you
I
up.
can't be broke.
What's your
I'm
sign?
a Virgo. My wife is Virgo.
No, I'm a
She
Virgo.
a Virgo.
I cannot be broke.
But see,
and horny, nigga. You
that's
better
how
get
I am.
the fuck away from me.
As a
I'm
Taurus, if
everything
my
I love.
money
Get
is
the fuck
not
away
right,
from me.
I can't think about sex. Like, let's get this bag because I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I said, everybody just a little bit different. So I guess
Yeah,
I say that season,
but
that
it depends on what type of bag L it is because I ain't gonna hold you up. I ain't never told nobody this. So in 2014, I was married to my first wife. So I was gambling like crazy. Like I just was able to hit the Nino. So
I think you did tell me.
I came up on some bread. And I went to the casino. Win that bitch. I went crazy. First row. I'm going nuts. I'm up like 10. I'm like, man, I ain't about to play it again. I'm up. At this point, I'm up like 15. So I'm like, bet. Why I lose the whole 16?
Dang.
And the money I came with.
Boy.
Listen, I was so mad. I went to the bank and pulled out like another 3 bands. On my own money.
That's scary.
So then I ain't even tell her. Like, she like, where you been at? Because at this point, I left work early to go to the casino. I left work at 11 o'clock. At this point, it's 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've been supposed to be off work at 4. She kept calling me, busting my phone. I'm like, man, nigga, I ended up losing like close to like 19.
Yeah.
Sick.
19,000.
Listen, yeah. It wasn't even, it's crazy because there's nothing even to think about now. But I was so sick. I'm like, I really can't tell her, like, bro, I just lost 19, but I can't tell her that.
Yeah.
It was raining. The guy rolled in the rain. Swear to God, bro, I hit my face on the side of the truck. She's like, what happened? I'm like, dog, I got robbed. She's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So she's like, oh my God, how much you lose? I'm like, man, I had like 5 bands on me. She's like, oh my God. Because I had 5 of my own money. So I ain't even tell her about the money I won. She's like, oh, that's crazy. But I was so emotionally fucked up. I couldn't even let her in to tell her that shit. Like, you should be able to tell your woman, like, listen, I just lost 19 bands. I couldn't even, I just cursed. I apologize, princess. Listen, man, shout out to Good Time Show while we at it, man. Y'all check out the Good Time Show. Shout out to Princess and Cool Joe, man. The coolest morning personalities in the world, man. But we'll be right back after these short messages from Hungry Harpers. We can always go hungry and leave happier.
Hello.
Because we too grown.
Man, what's going on? We back. We are back, man. We outside. We here. Just want to let everybody know. We always here from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday with your favorites, cousins. We always here with you. I'm here. We got Shayna Tanae. We got Mike Cash. That's my iPhone. I like to call him Mike Cash. We got Jazz OMG, and we still don't know her cousin's name. Welcome back. Yeah, so what's up, cousin? We back. For the viewers that just chimed in, we are talking about today men's feelings in an emotional state. Do they matter? Do they matter at all?
They definitely do.
You hear that, but truth speaks. So since I got everybody here real quick, I do got some facts for us because I've been trying to get on my fact check. That's what I've been doing.
I like facts.
Yeah.
Is it Google fact?
No, actually, there's a couple of articles that I looked up from this site called Pyre. All right, so it says traditionally, men have been less likely to seek support for mental health issues. This is probably for a number of reasons, including stigma and the traditional strong male stereotype that's still prevalent in our society. The idea that expressing emotion is a sign of weakness. And did a perk for that. That's my shit.
Ain't that what we said though, Shayna? Seek support because of weakness.
Yeah, but my bad. I mean, hit the mic. It take a lot of men a long time to go find support. Man, I wish Cujo was here because we had a good round table we was talking about black mental health and stuff like that. It was awesome. I don't know. You ever had like my bad, I mean, you ever had like I'm trying to stop saying it. You ever had an issue with your spouse, whoever you was dating, with trying to get to the mental, like how that make you feel? Like we don't know how y'all feel. I can only know how I feel. Like when you trying to get to the emotional side, like do you feel locked out?
Yeah, of course. Especially, I mean, when you dealing with someone, you want to feel like I guess what their peace, like they should be able to open up to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, you feel locked out, and I'm like, I'm your partner, so if you can't confide in me, you know.
But not only that, but have you felt like you could confide in them though? As a woman, have you felt like you could confide in your partner? Because we trying to compare a woman and a man.
That's exactly what we be talking about. See how they do that? You peep that? Yeah, see?
What compare? Like I'm trying to understand to the fullest. I'm trying to understand to the fullest though.
But it's an apple in the orange.
I mean, of course it is. It's always, I mean, because men and women, we are different, and even our daily struggles. Because even like I understand, even with not just men, but black men in general, like
for sure,
y'all just going outside, it's y'all are a threat to society. It's so much stuff that y'all go through on a daily. Mm-hmm. So, it is apples and oranges, but when you dealing with someone, y'all should be able to have that safe space with each other to be able to confide into each other.
It honestly comes with honesty. I feel like a lot of women don't understand their role, and I mean that in like the least sexist amount of way. They don't understand their role when it comes like in the household. Like as we all said very proudly, the man is supposed to be the provider. You know what I'm saying? But a woman also has a role, and it's rarely spoken upon. The woman is supposed to be the nurturer, and that's the hardest job in the house. As the nurturer, you have to put your feelings aside to nurture that man who's providing for you. So a lot of women don't do that. They try to get to that man's emotions while still having their emotions intact, instead of trying to actually do
what the man do.
Basically, but
I get it.
They try to do what the man do, or they look at us as like, oh, that's the role model, that's the leader. But you still have to stay in that nurturer role in order for things to work. And sometimes that means it may hurt being a nurturer sometimes. it's that, like I said, that's the hardest job in the house. It's way harder than waking up every day and having to go pay bills. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true because and that's true. But my wife be talking big on that. Like my wife, an empath, she really take on people's feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know, like I work a lot. Like that's just what I do. Like she'll tell you, like dog be gone. I'm when the sun come up, I'm gone. When the sun go down, I'm just not walking in the crib. You know what I'm saying? And I work all day, but when I come home, sometimes you know what I'm saying. Like she always got it, but she be drained. Like the kids, you know what I'm saying. Put herself to the side. She cooking for all of us. You know what I'm saying. I ain't at the crib. I know she want to chill, but she like, I know dog going for the crib right now. You know what I'm saying. So like I do. I feel it. You know what I'm saying. You know, coming from their perspective. And it's funny how you know how you just put that together because you know a lot of people always categorize it wrong, so we always run into those issues. It's like grabbing an apple and biting into the apple and there's a pineapple on the inside. Like just like you said, I need to see which L you can really handle or how many L's you can really handle before I can really rock this out with you because that shit. How women supposed to see their body is sacred is how we attach our emotions. That shit's sacred.
Good.
It's
Like,
sacred.
yeah.
Like I don't want to just, especially if you have some damage and stuff, and you ain't talking to no therapist or no mental health provider, you gonna release that onto your woman. Like I'm providing you with some information, way more than money and gold itself. Like these my deepest, darkest secrets. Like I need to know for sure these boys safe with you, even if something happened today. Like we break up. Like I need to know. Like you get what I'm saying. Like and we don't get that. We don't get that. Yeah. Oh, immediately.
But I want to piggyback on. I'm sorry.
No, no,
I
go
want to
ahead.
piggyback on what you were saying about nurturers, because I used to growing up. I would be you know if you're dealing with a man and you like I ain't your mama and stuff. And I learned to stop saying that because with guys, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm not necessarily your mom, but I am a nurturer, and you know, and that's what women, mothers, that's what they're known doing, to do. So, you know, um, I try like, oh, okay, I was dealing with someone, and he was telling me a story about how his homeboy called his woman. He'd be like, "Ma." My like, I know it's weird, but
Call his girl, mama.
yeah, he
guys
just
usually do call
but
their woman
they
mom.
like ma, So, but it's like he like, yeah, it may sound weird, but like y'all nurturers. That's what So we do look at y'all. He was explaining like we look at y'all as like a mother figure. Like you the next best thing to my mother. So
But then I want to piggyback off of both of y'all because then it's the question is, does it fall in the mother's
Category.
because I'm raising two sons and I feel like I have to teach them emotional awareness now because I don't want them to grow older and their woman has to teach them this. So when I'm dealing with a man, I think that way. I'm not about to mommy you. Like if I gotta teach you this and that, you need to go home to your mom.
I commend you on that, on teaching them that. I think that's good. A lot of black women should do that. But the other 60% of that is you still need a man to unlock that. Unfortunately, because see, little boys need their mamas for sure.
For sure,
they need their mamas, and some of the emotional factors women can help channel and they can help unlock. But some of those emotional factors need to be triggered by a man, and they need to be helped with a man because what happens is you got some boys that they so emotionally free with their mama that when they get with a woman, they act like a punk. And then they conflicted in themselves because they like, well, I thought this what y'all wanted, and dog like I'm giving you what you wanted, but he ain't had no man in his life. Like, okay, you can give her the emotions, but you still got to be the man on the forefront. Like, it's a balance. It's all about balance. Sure. My wife speak big on that. Like, got to give out the balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm working on that myself. Like, I'm a hustler by nature. Like, I do 10 things a day. Like, it's
me too.
You know what I'm saying?
As a woman, I do.
So like, I'm like, man, I gotta do this. I gotta come to the crib. I need help. You know what I'm saying? I need the help with this, and I still need to make sure I'm being emotional enough for her, so she can attach herself to me. So that was
Mhm.
big for me because I ain't. It's always just been me, so I ain't have to worry about nobody else's feelings. And that's what, like, women, y'all don't do that. When y'all be single, y'all feelings be everywhere except for on yourself. And I think that's what
I
makes the
feel
difference. With, like me, and like
Mhm.
unfortunately, some of us be sold up for good reasons. And then when we see, like, all right, cool, I'm gonna unlock this part, I'm gonna unlock that part. But it's like
So what
dating.
are you saying exactly, that our lack of feelings on ourselves is affecting our young boys?
Oh, they definitely see that. That's definitely an
Because
issue.
I have sons, and I know that a lot of people have told me that I always put this person and that person before myself. Like there's a lack of feelings for myself, but a lot of feelings for everybody else. Like you
Yeah,
could
that's
call
bad.
me today and be like, Jazz, this going on and that's going on, and that's the took up my whole day. Is how can I help this
You
person
crazy as fuck.
get to this and that? But I lack that for myself. So are you saying that
I definitely gotta.
that affects my
That's
children?
definitely detrimental, especially like being a young black man watching my mom do stuff by herself, knowing she wasn't supposed to be doing stuff by herself.
Mhm.
What happened is she tried to take on both roles instead of just being her role. She
Mhm.
ain't had no choice though, but they see that though.
For
You definitely got
sure.
to give yourself self care and self love because if they don't see you do it, how they going? That's how they learn by they visual. Like
So
even when we little, we visual.
how did that impact
Okay.
you? It's seeing your mama do
How it impact me?
it. Mm-hmm.
See, my situation different though, because I had my mom and my dad for a minute, so I got I got like 10% up on some dudes. So my emotional factor was like could have been almost there. Like I can complain I ain't had no pops as an adult,
Mhm.
even as a teenager, but during the super important years, like hitting puberty and stuff, he was there. Like we lived together, we was in the same household. So mine hit a little bit different. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And most dudes never even seen they pops in the crib at all.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So mine a little bit different. I was able to see inside of a world that could have been, but you know what I'm saying, that do elevate a young boy. Like you know what I'm saying. Like depending on if you got some solid uncles or something,
Mhm.
solid brothers, something you gonna be straight. I ain't and just because you ain't got no pops in your life don't really mean nothing. But it do help with the guidance as they growing up, and it shows,
Absolutely.
and it definitely shows.
So you feel like the lack of self care as a mother affects the lack of self care as a man?
I wouldn't say in the man, but when you raise if you raising kids, I definitely do because you should be able to show them that you okay without a man. Or
Mhm.
you should be able to take on your own stuff. Sometimes I tell my wife this too. Sometimes you gotta say fuck everybody else. Excuse
Mhm.
my language. Sometimes you just gotta sometimes you gotta put yourself on a pedestal, take everybody else stuff down. Because what y'all do is when you start taking on other people's stuff, you start falling apart. It's like Legos. You was built up and now you falling down.
That's good.
You do though. You do.
That's
and
good.
I can't
And
disagree with
then
that. You
and
definitely
then
do.
what?
Yeah, that's good.
But not only that,
But did
when
you
them growing
grasp
up
that
and like
from seeing your
dating
mother?
wise, they gonna end up looking for a certain type of woman that they may not be able to find.
Absolutely.
So that-
Oh,
That's
that's good.
That's true.
That's one thing that could be.
That's definitely
That's
true.
good.
But you know the good thing about that? When you got select like certain women only mess with selective dudes, it's not a lot. It ain't I ain't gonna say there's a whole bunch of men that got selective when it comes. You know, some dudes
Get anything.
yeah, because some of them I understand. And I ain't saying there's a good reason, but it is what it
You
is.
grow out of
It's
it.
on the food chain of life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't go straight to the A's, bro. You gotta start with these F's down here. You feel me? So sometimes you can't go where you want to go.
You ain't
You
like
can't
that.
move like that. I'm just
You
saying.
scared of every man out here.
Yeah, I'm just
What?
saying. It's
We gotta
level.
do a podcast on what's the F and A.
It's definitely
I'm
levels.
scared
You know.
of all these choices.
No, it's definitely not. Now it's not because the game didn't change. Now, like now, the game has changed. You got some money. You got a chain, some buffs.
That's the A. You know what I'm saying?
I
I don't know about
What's
the
the
chain and the
F&A?
bus.
I'm just saying. Listen,
What's
I
that?
done seen-
I don't know about
I done
all
seen
that.
some- I done seen some goofies with some women I know they couldn't get off the strength of who they was.
Right.
I know that for
Yeah.
sure. I just see though I'm like, boy, you know.
I feel like y'all got different type of women in
I
this
feel-
room,
yeah,
though.
you
You
do.
got
Yeah,
different
you
type
do.
of women because I'm
Yeah,
not
you do.
looking for a nigga chain. I'm not looking for what you got in your pockets. Like I'm looking for a lot deeper than that.
It don't matter what you looking for. If
Yeah.
I come up to you right now with $1 million and I'm trying to spend it on you, you ain't gonna give me no
You
time.
But that's the difference.
yeah.
That's
I'm
All
gonna
right
give you
then.
some
All
time.
right then.
I'm gonna give you some
That's
time,
all I
but
need.
when I walk away, that's the end of your time.
Listen,
This-
if you know how
what
you go to work.
present yourself
That's the end of your
right?
time.
That's cool.
We gonna spend your money at that time.
But at the end of the time,
Let's respect the bill. We're getting a little choppy, all right? We say that for the cousins. Corner, all right?
When you come back, you gonna come back. So you can talk whatever BS that you gonna leave with, and when you not around him, but when he call you again next week trying to spend that cheese again, you gonna be right back with him.
Right, but that's how you presented
You gonna
yourself.
block
You
them.
present
You already
yourself with
be
that
blocked.
cash.
You trying to tell me that you
I'm
gonna
trying.
block a millionaire?
I'm not trying to tell you. I'm telling you. When I leave, he's already blocked, baby. Before I leave, he's blocked.
So you not gonna let him spend no money on you no every
That's
time again?
it. I had my good time, and that's it.
That's crazy.
I blocked you before I even left you.
That's crazy.
That's
I don't-
how, and
I
that's
don't
how
care-
you present
I
yourself.
don't care about your money.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna get my own money.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna have a good time with you right now because you're spending some money right now. But before I leave, you're already blocked, baby, because
That
I'm not
sound great.
thinking
It
about you
sound great.
tomorrow.
And that
It
sounds
can
good.
sound how it
It
want to
sound
sound.
good.
It can sound how it want to sound, but I'm telling you.
But that's what
You're black
that's
before
how
I
you
even
present
leave.
yourself, and that's what you deal with. You used to dealing with girls with no emotion.
Who?
I'm just saying that,
That was
the
a
guy,
general topic.
the guy is
Yeah.
dealing with
Yeah,
the guy
wasn't pertaining to anybody.
is dealing with a girl with no emotion. So your
You don't
money,
even know that you're not dealing with a woman.
If
But
I came,
yeah,
if I
you
came
don't.
wrong,
You don't. As
You
a
don't.
man, I can say that.
If I'm
You
Floyd
don't know
Mayweather,
if you dealing with
if I'm
emotion or
Floyd
not.
Mayweather, your motion means nothing to me. To
For
anybody
sure.
in this
that's
motherfucking
to
room.
them, right? That's to
You know
them
what I'm saying?
though. But to
That's the
that
type of man I'm
girl,
speaking of. So if Floyd Mayweather came, he's like, hey, I'm back in Detroit right now.
but no
I'm
guy
trying to
can
spend
do
some
me
money on
like
you. Let's
that.
go outside. So
And
after you
that's
leave
it.
Floyd, you about to block him. So next time he come in town, he
But
can't
that's
come pick
that
you up.
girl that can do that.
I'm not thinking about
That's
Floyd.
not me.
I'm just saying.
I
Oh,
can have my own.
Floyd
emotion.
needs
You
to
gone
worry
or
that
you
he's
here.
sitting at the table with Jazz
Hello?
OMG.
okay.
No.
See, this is what happened when we bring new cousins. Outside where conversation be going.
We talking about men's emotions though.
No, for sure.
Money, no money. We talking about it.
We just dealt with some broke niggas.
Oh. That's I might go. So listen, I already get my spill on that because women be killing me. This would kill me with women.
What broke?
With talking about broke dudes. It's a different level of brokenness, and I need them. I need them to put
It definitely is.
I need them to put their names on these brokers. Okay, because it's some good dudes out here. They don't make, and I know for sure they don't make the money that they look like they make. I know that for sure. But these type of women, these dudes go after. Women want these dudes because they see something. They see something. They think he got bread, so they go. Then they realize, oh, dog ain't really got it like that, but he a real good dude. They leave him from getting treated right. Dog maybe go on 2 dates a month. He'll probably take you on a vacation every 6 months. He can't do a vacation every 2 to 3 months. That way he take you on vacation every 6 months, treat you good, y'all going out, be a good time. He'll get left a big bro with some money, and that's gonna dog you out. All because he got some bread. And people be making this thing like it's just all of these men out. Like if we keep it in 100, a lot of dudes either don't have the education, don't really have no real hustle, and don't really have no money. It's just some dudes that's just out here average, and you got average women looking for above average men, and they don't even got what they requiring another man to have. Like you want somebody to be emotionally stable, and you don't even talk to your mama no more. Like bro, get out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like. And this ain't no size of nobody. Like I think black beauty is everything, but you got wigs, acrylic. You got wigs, acrylic, costume, jewelry, lashes, BBLs, CBLs,
No,
TBLs,
it's true. That's true.
all the
It
BBLs.
It's
And
true.
then
I can't
I
disagree.
want a man to be real.
I can't
Was you real today when you woke up?
So you made
I'm just
everything
saying.
fake about you.
And then I saw a woman had the nerve to say, "I'm not ever dating no dude that get no hairpiece on his head, but he get to look at you in 24 different colors, like you came out of Starburst pack." You know what I'm
Not
saying?
a Starburst pack.
But you gotta think every man ain't like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain men that these guys is attracted to. You know what I'm saying? They love the BBL.
No, that's
love
true.
the fake
But
hair.
I'm talking about
They
the
love
women.
it.
That's cool for them. But we talking about the caliber of women that want these high caliber men, and they not nowhere. I remember I was dating a chick.
It's
This
so
a
many
prime
different
example.
caliber of women,
But this
though.
so I want to give you a prime example. I was dating this chick. She was like, the man I'm dating need to make this much money. He need to be dating. He need to be driving this type of car, and he need to be doing all of this stuff. No, she told me. So like, he need to be at least making $250,000 a year. He need to have his own house, his own car, degree, and everything. But she was talking to me, like telling me this stuff. We like going on dates. So I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't making nowhere near 250,000 a year. not even nowhere near that shit. Let me keep it 100. I don't even think I was making 80,000 a year. To be honest, I think it was like somewhere between 30 and 40 if I'm keeping it 100. Like at that time. So I'm like, what you mean? Like, I barely like I'm making 1850. So I know you lying. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, he gotta have this, that, third. You don't have this. You still live with your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like you live with your mama, but I live in an apartment. But I need to have my own crib to mess with you. Come on, get out of here.
I feel like it's all in the caliber of the woman that you deal with at the same time. Because see, I've made my own money, and I've dealt with a man that owned his own business and made his own money, and it was like I drive the van that like make all the noise. I'm okay with that because I know what's in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I know if this van.
Talk about. We not just gonna skip over that.
You just say that. I'm telling you, I drove the van that made so much noise. And it was
whose van? It was your van?
He had a car lot. And it was one of the vans off the car lot.
So he gave you the worst van that he could find.
It wasn't that he gave me the worst van that he could find. That was what I chose to drive because you're making money at the end of the day. So I'm gonna take the car that's probably not gonna sell because I want you to make your money at the end of the day. And this is just what I need to get to where I need to go right now.
Okay, I was thinking more of the lines.
And that car made a lot of noise. It made a lot of noise, and I was okay with that because at the end of the day, if it break down, I can pay for it. You can pay for it. I can get where I need to go at the end of the day.
So you took an L for love.
I take the capital L.
Yeah.
Y'all still together?
No.
So you took a stupid L for love.
I took a stupid L for love. I took a stupid L.
I'm not willing to take that type of love. I'm not struggling for that type of love.
I took a stupid L for love, but it was okay
but you
with me at the time because
it's gonna end up like that.
Yes, you do. Y'all act like
I took a stupid L for love at the time, but it was okay for me because I'm rocking with you. You rocking with me. I'm trying to help you get to where you trying to go. You trying to help me where I'm trying to go, and I'm gonna rock with you.
And this is where I feel like our emotional factor disengages with each other. See how she just said, oh, you don't know how it's gonna go. See, I'm not trying to be funny, but a lot of men, we already know what level we gonna go to. We know that.
Y'all do.
We know that.
I give y'all that. Y'all do.
Y'all don't know that. Right. And then y'all be looking stupid.
We do.
Y'all be looking like y'all be looking. This how y'all be looking.
We do.
Don't show me no picture because I'm gonna get mad.
Y'all be looking. No, I'm not gonna say no picture.
I'm gonna get mad. Don't show me no picture.
I'm just saying, y'all just be looking stupid.
We do be looking stupid.
Y'all be, you leaving me? Oh,
we do.
Yeah, y'all be looking dumb.
We be looking stupid.
And then y'all watch. This would be killing me with y'all emotional fact. Wouldn't be follow me. woman's intuition, my gut never lies. Well, your gut didn't tell you that dog was gonna leave you on Thursday at 4
It
o'clock.
did though.
Not-
It did. It
Y'all
did.
don't pay attention.
It didn't tell us at 4 o'clock.
Hold on.
It didn't tell us at 4
It said
o'clock.
it was coming.
But it
We
told
had
us.
that
It
anxiety.
told us. It
And
told
we had
us.
it.
But
We
we
know it's
don't.
coming.
We
You know what
don't.
I'm
We
saying?
don't. And that's our problem because we don't listen.
But then
At
we
the
hope
end of
because
the
we
day.
hold on to
And
so
that's where it
much.
comes back to a man's emotions because we want to be there and connect with a man's emotions, but we have our intuitions that's telling us this man ain't right. This man
So
ain't
you
it.
still you battling because a guy is showing you a certain thing, and then you have your
That's
intuition
it.
doing a
We
certain
battling.
thing, and it's like,
We
dang,
battling.
okay, we boom, 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 we on that scale.
We
like,
battle.
boom,
We
boom,
battle
boom,
and
boom,
we
boom, boom.
see.
Because we
Sure.
really want, because
Or-
no,
or
it
I got
is.
one.
It's
And
about
you can
seeing
say
that
what you want because you
potential.
still want to be like that's what you
Yeah,
say
you see that
potential.
too,
You
yeah.
say you still say
That's
what
a
a
good
guy
point
what
that
you
you
want to
made.
see in a guy, and it's like dang, he not giving me
Oh.
that, but that intuition we still seeing it like this is what we want him to be,
Mhm.
and he not giving us, but he can still potentially be that. He can still
That's
show
y'all.
us that.
Listen, that's
I
y'all
hate.
just done.
I
I
hate.
think y'all. That's what
Why
I'm
we
saying.
gotta
Respect-
go? Why we gotta go? I
We
want to
gotta-
fight you. Why we gotta go down?
No, we do not condone any physical violence.
I be watching y'all get dragged.
Yeah,
I watch y'all get
And
dragged.
y'all watch.
That's
And y'all
sad.
go
That's
back
sad.
for love, and I be like, I don't never get it. Like I know a woman right now, I ain't gonna say no names, so she's
Okay.
not listening.
Okay.
Dog dragged her for a white woman.
Okay, listen.
And
So
then
do
publicly
guys
went
go
back.
off of love?
So the bell. So when the bell go off, you gotta stop.
It don't got
Alright.
nothing to do. It don't got nothing to do with going off with love. You know what I'm saying? It got everything to do with you sitting here taking this for potential, and dog never reach it. He's never reached the
What's
potential.
this?
How long
You want to go? You wait that.
How long is he
What's
gonna wait?
Hello.
Now we see that potential without credentials. That be
Say it
in
again
trouble.
for the people in the back.
We see potential without credentials. So.
That's
No, that's true.
And that be
Okay, so how do you guys go off? How do y'all pick y'all girls?
It's
How do y'all pick them?
what you mean how?
Yeah, because you married.
I'm trying to figure out how do
you married.
That's-
You married, so I would love
That
to
is
know.
subjective.
Hold on, because he married, and
So
I would love to
I'll
know
tell
how
you-
he picked his
I'll tell you
wife.
how I picked my wife. So I didn't pick my wife. That's one. God gave it to me, and that I got to be real about it.
Ooh, I love
So
that.
I didn't
I
go
love
for it. I
that.
didn't.
God gave her to me.
So I wasn't looking for no wife at
Okay.
all. I wasn't looking for no relationship. I didn't. We just we came across each other on the site. I ain't gonna mention them till they break off the check.
Well, tell me on the sideline.
I was on a dating app. Oh no, I'll tell you, it was a great dating app. So
After this, tell me,
yeah, I'll
because I've been
tell you. So
looking
it was
for
a dating.
dating
It was a dating app. We met up once, twice. She told me like situation like she kept everything 100 like. Got a BD, I got kids, all that. I'm like, okay, that's different. I ain't never dealt with that before. Everything just, you know what I'm saying? We started going on trips. That's what really got it.
I love
We started going on trips.
I love
like, I think first thing we did was go to Chicago. Then after that, it was like whatever. Like we'd have been everywhere together now. You know what I'm saying? So, but for real, God gave it to me. I was just chilling. Like I'm like, man, that's probably gonna be my wife. And it just was crazy. It was just crazy because I'm just sitting there one day like, man, I was never looking at, we always talked about marriage, but we never was like, when I'm going to put a stamp on it, when if I ain't married by this, I ain't talking to you. None of that. Everything was smooth, K was no pressure. Like, and to keep it 100, she did some stuff a lot of women wouldn't be able to handle. Like a lot of women a foe, 10 times a foe. She held it down for a whole year. I didn't do nothing. All I did was I went and got some second education. Seriously, I didn't
And he
pay.
said she's a Virgo.
I ain't pay nothing. I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, so when it was time for a trip or to go out, then I cashed it with no problem because all the money I was making was just going to like my little punk phone bill or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She really held it down like a full year. We weren't even together 2 years yet when she did that. She like, I got you. you know what I'm saying? I got my banker's license.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I failed the test a few times before I passed that.
Wow.
So she could have been like, "No, this ain't working out," but she still
Yeah.
kept holding it down. And shit, it was COVID. You know, everything was getting expensive.
You don't even use that license, so she really just did that.
No, but listen,
Don't be doing it like that.
No,
She
that's
did it
not
off of love. She
though.
didn't know he wasn't gonna
That's
do it.
lit though.
I did keep the license, but I did work. You feel me? I
Right.
did work, and we worked there together. You know what I'm saying? So we both did our thing at the job, left. But now look, I ain't got no job. I got
Yeah,
the machine
you know
come. You know what I'm saying? So it worked
Mhm.
out. But the difference between her and a lot of women, a lot of different women that I met is her whole thing is what I really liked about her at first is if I tell her what I'm going through, she don't fight it with like you said, well, you're not doing this, that, and the third. She like, no, well, let's fix what I did,
Mhm.
and then we can work on what you did.
Wow.
Because a lot of women, when you
I
tell
love
them
that.
when you tell them what they doing wrong,
Yep.
they fight it. Well, you ain't doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
We not talking about that though.
Yeah.
That's not.
They try to switch it.
Yeah, that's not the route to go because you
For
mad,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
gotta own up. You gotta take accountability.
but I'm just saying that's how communication works.
Yeah.
I need
For
any
sure.
woman that ever dealt with me to listen to this show tonight. Yes.
I'm just saying, like, it
You
make
about
us,
to
Yeah.
text
You
them.
gotta buy 1,000
I'm
one.
just saying it make us, it make better, it make good men better.
Yeah.
It do, like, you know, a lot of people like, I be hearing people, women be like, when you find a good wife, that's a good thing. I got,
Mhm.
but they be missing a whole part. I sat down with the pastor. He like, no. He was like, the man that find a good wife find favor in the Lord.
Listen,
So he like you
come
finding-
on,
He
baby.
like you finding favor.
Yes.
He like everything you do, I'm gonna bless. I'm gonna touch it
Amen.
tenfold. So I'm like,
Yep.
bet it up. You know what I'm saying? Then, so since we got married, I swear, like, even on bad days, everything still feel good because you got somebody
I love
like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if I took a bad L, she there, like, she like, it's gonna
Yep.
be cool. We got it.
We
Even though I'm still gonna rock it out the next day, like, ain't nothing gonna happen. But that's just, a lot of women can't handle that
Mhm.
emotional
I
factor.
love
Like,
this.
if I was to break down, like, if I had a nerve, like, I got bad anxiety. I ain't gonna hold you up. I've been through a lot.
Mhm.
I'm fucked up. Like, my
Mhm.
therapist right next door. Like, I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. Like, I've been through a lot. And a lot of women, when you from Detroit, a lot of dudes play like they just all this tough
Just
street
hard.
business.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them really been through stuff. If you can't really get that
Yes.
off your chest, you ain't for me.
I
Can't do
love
it.
that.
No,
I love
yes.
that. I
But
love
everybody
it.
do
I
it.
love it.
Yeah,
everything
Like I
about
said,
that.
it's
Love it.
subjective.
Yeah.
Because like with me, like I said, a couple episodes, the last episode, it was
Yeah.
like I ain't gonna say I'll pick my woman. Like if it's gonna be a wife, we gotta be business partners first.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know if God would probably sent me a few women that wasn't business partners, and I sent them straight back like babies. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Wait, what? Hold on.
That TikTok about you with dude praying. He like, God is me. He like, yeah, Mike, I had 5 women ask me to take you out of there. That's you, ain't it?
Hey, like me.
About me? He talking about, yeah. He talking I'm like, yeah.
Hey, it could possibly be, but like I said, I'm looking for a business partner. So like that's a subjective question because you find out what made this man tick and how he found this wife. All men gonna be different.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
My
For sure,
answer gonna
that
be
is,
different
yeah.
from another man that.
Yeah.
popped in, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Everybody's
So,
different.
I'm open for a business party. Like I said, I
Sure.
can find a million women to go on a date with, spend money on. I was telling some of my exes recently, like, yeah, we ain't never made $1 together. Not one. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and I
real.
told you, I ain't like I be trying to hide it. That's one of the emotions I put up in the forefront. I'm looking for a business partner, a woman that's gonna do this, and we gonna do it together and bounce ideas back and forth. So if I gave you the sauce and I told you what I want, is it my fault when I stopped messing with you because you ain't give me what I wanted? No. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at me and say I added to your daddy issues or added to your abandonment. No.
Not added to
saying?
your daddy
So I knew you was
issues.
gonna leave me like the rest of the niggas because you must have knew you wasn't gonna do what I asked you to do. Flat out.
But that's just every guy is looking for different things.
There you go.
It is.
Listen, real.
It is.
I got some game, fellas. If you ever meet a woman and she got her daddy still in her life,
That's it.
talk to her daddy,
Yeah.
and then you gonna know. Talk to her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Be a man. Go talk to him. He gonna give you all the sauce, whether you think he gonna give it to you or not. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you. You gonna see stuff in him that his daughter got. Rather
Yeah.
they features things that she picked up because that's the first man she ever dated. So how dog
Yeah.
move is gonna be how he move. If she ain't got no daddy,
Talk to the mama.
talk to the mama because you
And
need
see,
to.
Unfortunately
I
for her.
feel
Yes,
that
because
so
unfortunately, the
crazy
mama
Talk
might
to
be
him,
messed
y'all.
up.
because
Talk
my
to him,
daddy is
y'all.
still in my life. So I feel like if you can't do what my daddy doing,
That's how I definitely feel.
I'm good. Like I'm straight on you.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna be right back. We got a sponsored message coming in right now from Harper's Vending Machines. Where Harper's Vending is always the best vending. We got the freshest snacks, the best snacks from here all the way across Michigan because we didn't expand yet. But we'll be right back.
You can report.
This late night Cinemax.
Bam.
Whoa. Welcome back. Welcome back to the We Outside show here at Hot 93.97. We here today with our cousins. We got King Mike Cash with us. We got the lovely Shayna Tanae. We have Jazz OMG and the cousin for the third. Great. We don't know
I keep telling you my name.
her name. She didn't tell us her name. Did you hear her name? She didn't tell. Did you hear her name?
No.
Did you hear her name?
It's
You didn't
Big
even say
A.
nothing. You just
Big
said, "This is
A.
my cousin."
It's my cousin, Big A.
Big what?
Big
Hey.
I thought you said Bing Gay.
Big
You
A.
lie. You
Check her
lie.
song out, produced by Helava.
Helva.
Oh,
Hello.
whoa. Hey, y'all. Oh, whoa. Y'all got to pay for that. This ain't your ordinary podcast. All right? You got to sign a contract. I want to say something. All right? Hey, I'm glad that that person with the H name made it, but he got some money. He want to advertise, you know. If you do want to reach us, though, big bro, it's we outside the show at gmail.com.
his boo here working it out.
Boo.
You definitely
Her.
Oh, you was boo?
Yes.
oh, that's what's up. So we need you to put your show. I'm not about to be like, oh, okay. No, I'm keeping it 100. Tell dog to play the show for us.
Oh, we can.
And then we can run this song.
Yeah, that we can run the songs on advertising.
We can,
all of
and
that.
he
Oh yeah,
will.
we get choppy with it. But we back. We
Ain't
talking
no
about.
problem.
We talking about. We come back from talking about emotional. We're not even gonna do that no more. Do men's feelings really matter?
They do.
They do.
That's what they keep talking about. So at this part of the show,
You gotta find somebody that taking into consideration.
we trying to take you into consideration.
Big A.
Big A.
And from our perspective, a man's feelings definitely.
That's what's up. We gonna get into all of that. I promise you, we gonna get it today. So it's 7:42 here at the We Outside show. Introduce something new all the time. This is what we do because we outside. We don't never know what's the format or the structure gonna be because we always just trying to give our opinionated features to other people out there that relate to us. Hey, please make sure you check out the YouTube page at 9397 The Network where you can find all these videos of me and your favorite cousins. And come check us out also on the Instagram page as well. Show some love to the Facebook at 9397. Everything is on our page. Just click on the page, connect with the radio personalities, connect with our guests. Just chime in with us. Anything you need, we got it, man. We got, I don't know, this guy right here about to be the, what's my man's name? The party promoter of the world.
Yeah, really?
This guy. Right here.
Of the world, Craig.
Yes, we outside.
Outside. So I got this my sister-in-law. That's crazy. So sister-in-law.
What up?
What's up?
Party promoter of the world, Craig.
Shit.
Oh wow! Not to
They not.
They not.
They not. I'm a chime in with you on that, Craig.
Before you do, nephew.
Cause they not.
But no, what's the hardest? Man, I'm trying to say this the right way. What's the hardest part about trying to crack a man's emotional sector? Because you can make love to the sector, but can you unlock it?
Mm,
Deep out here.
ooh, that's true. You can, y'all can be doing all, yeah, doing what you're doing, the nasty, all of that, and you don't even know who you sleeping
Dealing with.
with. You know what I'm
That's deep.
saying?
Yeah.
The devil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That go 5,000. You still don't know.
Right. You say $5,000, it would have
Right.
been 3,000.
Right.
You ain't upgraded yet.
I'm good with the pepper twist, baby. Don't change nothing up, baby.
The salt and pepper.
Brown that pepper, baby. Y'all know when you go to Olive Garden.
Yeah, they be
And
shaking
they-
the pepper. Boom, boom, boom.
No, they don't shake it. They grind.
Yeah,
They
they
it.
grind.
grind it.
I know what you.
You
Boom,
said
boom.
shake.
Listen, I
Yeah.
know what
You
you.
ain't
Said
upgraded.
shake. You
You
said
said
shake.
Doing that 3,000.
They grind. They
You
grind.
doing that 3,000.
She's still watching them Volume 3 movies. That come in the magazine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I'm talking about.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Oh, since we're here, check us out on Thursday. We actually are. We'll be live Thursday, 10 to 12. It's the Battle of the Sexes. It's going down Thursday at 10 p.m. We'll be in here. And we going at it. We're going 25 questions, men versus women. You only got 30 seconds
I
to get
thought
your
that's
answer
what we
out.
was doing today.
Well, you thought wrong. Well, originally you're right though. We was supposed to do that, but it wouldn't be fair. We got 3 women, 2 men. We want to make it
Why that ain't fair?
because we want to make it. We want to be able to
Y'all
have
so
enough men.
dominant.
We
You
want to
right.
have.
It's enough meat for everybody.
Listen, it is enough
Not
men in here,
it's enough.
but we need another perspective outside of our perspectives, so we can give that third perspective to our viewers that are out there that might not necessarily agree with me and Mr. Mike right here. So it's always good to have that other perspective in there because we men.
I want to hear my sis perspective.
on these guys.
Y'all must have heard here.
Why not?
No, I heard her.
They ain't hear you.
I did hear her. That was it, sis.
uh, yeah, basically, because yeah, I'm losing train of thought. But yeah, it's I don't know. I guess the last person I dealt with, he was um he was emotionally damaged. He was.
Emotionally
As a liar.
damaged.
Don't do that because a lot of guys are.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
How did you know
And-
he was emotionally damaged? Women always say like y'all know. Oh, no.
She said she hot.
Oh, well, we can always turn the heat off in here
Turn it off.
because the door, that's not a good look on the film. But it's okay, whatever, good people. We all listen. That's why we be outside, man. Because we just change the rules whatever we want.
What was the question for my good bro in the 313? It
Whoa.
was sus. It was the
Listen.
question was to sus.
It was really
no,
nice.
oh yeah, about being emotional damage.
Yeah, how did you know? Like, how do you know
Um,
he was emotionally damaged?
Well, our issue was that he wanted to be with me, but I wasn't ready for it at the time. And
Okay.
I'm not gonna play with no emotion. Like I'm not gonna play with your emotions like that. And I knew it was still stuff that I was working on myself. So he just felt like I abandoned him because his mom abandoned him when he was like a teenager, and he went through a lot of shit, a lot of stuff.
It's okay.
So he like you just doing me like my mom doing me and all this stuff, and it was But I mean, even still after the fact, I still tried to be there for him and was trying to be a friend, I guess, to him. But it was like ever since I turned him down, he just switched on me, and he just held. It was a grudge against me ever like since that day.
So he has some
So-
resentment.
Yeah,
with
he
Yeah,
didn't get that.
Mhm.
He didn't get that closure from his mama,
Yeah, he got,
and that's what that was.
I talked to him recently and he said that he, supposed to be going therapy and getting stuff in order. So
it. Don't you got a boo?
Oh.
Don't you got a boo?
Oh, that wasn't that for that.
That's
that
why
wasn't
you ain't
that
get
for
shit for
Makes sense now.
Okay.
Y'all ain't right.
Oh, he the shiesty one, clearly.
That's my sister.
Problem.
My sister, I can be. I gotta.
We
I can't be like.
we
yeah,
gotta
so I'm
switch
talking
over to him because y'all ain't gonna do my baby.
The hot seat. The outside. The hot seat.
Y'all gonna get my baby out the hot seat.
She said what she said.
It's his turn.
Come on,
No,
Bill.
no, that's
Okay,
cool.
answer the same question.
It's cool. We gonna put her in the hot seat.
Cool.
Cause
Y'all gonna put my
all over there.
y'all gonna put my cousin.
Yeah.
That's what you ready for. 'Cause
It's
I'm ready
his
for
turn.
it.
You about to be on a punishment.
Big A ready to spit, but she grabbed that.
Hold on,
Don't play with it.
A lot of ain't shit, nigga. So
I know she got something to say.
Okay.
You heard
So,
she was just in the stool. She
so
got
listen.
something to say.
I'm gonna ask you something. All right. You had your 2 sips. So listen. I do want to ask you something.
Mhm.
Do you feel like that women of your caliber can make men emotionally unintelligent? And before you answer that, don't get defensive and don't answer it with what did he do? What is he not doing? I don't want to know that.
Mhm.
I just want you to answer the question.
I'm gonna put you outside the door. I'm gonna put you outside the door.
Can I answer?
Tag her in. Tag your
I can
cousin.
tag my
Tag.
cousin in. I can tag my
But you gotta
Because-
talk
cousin in.
one at a time, bro.
And she just tagged me in, so I'm talking. So no. I cannot make a man do that.
You can't make him do what? You remember the question?
Be emotionally. Go ahead. Well,
I said, do y'all think sometimes y'all the reason a man can be emotionally unintelligent? I just want to know.
do we think we can be the reason that he's unemotionally intelligent? Yes. I would say yes.
Mhm.
Because a woman can make or break a man. A woman can make or break a man. A man is so unemotionally attached. So he's going to read his woman. And if his woman is not capable of accepting where he's at, he can be unemotionally attached. So I would say yes. Yes, definitely. We can definitely have an effect on that.
It depends on the man, but y'all give you that for sure. I mean,
We definitely have an effect on it
yeah,
though.
for sure. Not for every man though.
So
Not for every man, right?
so
The
it's
majority of
a
them.
so
No, for every man.
just
I'm
hit-
gonna say for every man.
I
just
say
hit-
not
We
for
could
every man.
definitely have a effect on that because
y'all?
even yes,
okay.
even a man that's emotionally attached, if he realizes that his woman is unemotionally attached, he's not gonna attach to
You ain't
that.
ready for me, baby.
I don't believe that.
So here are some of the top ways. These are 9 signs that you have an emotionally intelligent person. All right. It don't say for man or woman. It just says
Do we have to do that? Can I say that real quick before you?
Nope,
do
I'm
that?
about to
No,
say this.
yeah, we going
about
into
to-
his
I'm about to
facts.
say this. Yeah. I'm about to say this.
Go ahead and give your facts. Go ahead and give your facts.
We going into
Okay.
the facts.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give your facts. Go ahead.
Let's go into the facts, cousin.
You got security?
You my big cousin.
I'm her
This my
security.
cousin. This my security.
So listen,
I'm
so
her
some of
security.
the top reasons is a person they embrace change, they
Mhm.
have a strong sense of self-awareness, They show empathy towards others. They have balanced lives, which our generation can't do right. They are curious and eager to learn, and they're grateful for what they have. They just named like 5 things that women identify stuff on Instagram with.
That's what they identify on.
But at the
Instagram
end of
with,
the
but
day,
it's real life.
from that, do you get that they? From that, do you get that they need to be attached to a woman that allows them to be attached to them?
Yeah, you don't want to be emotional to a woman who's not emotionally open.
Exactly,
'Cause
and
guess
that's
what?
what I
She
said.
gonna spit fire down your throat.
Exactly, and that's what I
You
just
gonna be mad with me
responded.
'cause you do
That's
that
what
shit to
I
me,
just
I'm fucking your mama.
responded. A man,
Not your
a
mama.
man
Oh my
cannot.
God, you're not about to
You
do
have
that.
to. You have to set the platform for the man
Yeah,
because
okay.
we already came to that at the beginning of the talk that a man has to have that platform. He needs to feel welcome and invited to feel vulnerable. A man doesn't automatically feel vulnerable that he can do that.
So if y'all know that,
But I feel like also that
No, we know
women
that,
don't feel
but
also
no, we know
vulnerable.
that, but all women don't know that. All women don't accept that, and that's why I said it all depends on the woman that you deal with. You had a great wife.
in the words,
You had a great wife that allowed you that space and the opportunity. Every man doesn't have that.
in the words, what's my man's
That's
name?
the one.
Not you about to
Where's
pull
my-
up. Not you
Not
about
I
he
to.
don't
about
have
to
no
Google
facts.
something. He about to Google
I had to
something.
Google that
He
shit.
about to Google
Huh?
that.
In the words of my and Gilly and my boy Gilly and Wallow, Tootie held it down. My nigga was down. Okay, see y'all be dating these upside down frying women trying to get them to love you, and they don't love your ass. You too old to be 35 trying to sell dope. Nigga need to go home, go get a job.
But
Yeah.
every woman is not like that because of where we came from.
Well, maybe y'all need to find a new vagina to come out of.
Why I didn't say that?
Ooh,
Not
that's
me, baby.
deep.
I didn't dealt with some of the brokest niggas.
That's deep.
That's called generational
Do you
curse.
hear me? Some of
Maybe-
the brokest niggas.
Maybe your great grandma Coochie just always attracted broke dudes. And
My
it's been a
great-
family curse.
Listen, my
Ever
great-
since
I
then.
ain't go that deep. You
My-
probably just got poor pussy management.
No, baby, who not me?
I mean, who you got?
Not y'all want to get deep. At
The bell, baby. Tap the bell, baby.
Okay, all right. Give me this bill.
Please. Put it so I can put it under my leg.
All right.
Not y'all want to get deep. At
We waving the flag. We
Wave,
waving the flag.
wave something.
So we're
Because
gonna,
I ain't got it.
we're gonna give you the floor, Big A.
it.
So all right, so respectfully, we gotta find you a new name. Big A.
That's my rap name.
Is it Big A? That's a rap name? Okay.
What the
He
heck
said
that
big ass.
Yeah, so we gonna let you go ahead and give your spill.
What are we talking about?
Wow. So this is what we mean. That this is exactly what we were talking about. So
Let me get mine in short.
You wanna fight?
wow, that's crazy. Crazy guy. Crazy guy. So this part of the show, we like to call our Cousins Corner. The last 25 minutes of the show, what we like to do is we like to go around, like to have a very opinionated fact or reason or whatever it is that you feel, because we outside and you don't have to feel no certain type of way. And we go through how we feel about the topic. We come to our conclusion. So we able to provide our viewers with a different look than we did last week. So today, y'all are our guests. So we're gonna start with
No, we starting with Big A.
we're gonna start with Big A.
Like jazz.
Let's start with
We
Big A.
gonna start with big
Let's
ass.
start with Big A.
Oh,
And,
that
you-
would be on the
you got-
forefront.
You got 3 minutes. Well,
Oh.
my bad. I'm
No, you
sorry.
don't. You got 30 seconds.
You got 30 seconds.
Oh wow.
Big
Yeah.
A.
So your 30 seconds start right.
You don't know far back.
The
Your 30
biggest
seconds
thing.
started.
Okay, so I feel like guys are emotionally attached. Women don't give you guys leeway to be vulnerable.
Good point, Big A.
You don't have to do that.
I
Stop it.
like it.
But we don't give you guys to be vulnerable. Y'all always gotta feel like y'all like the macho man. But it's nothing wrong with vulnerability. Like that your women know how you feel. I feel like it's nothing wrong. I feel like when y'all do give y'all women vulnerability, when y'all show them vulnerability, y'all feel like it takes like a little magic.
We appreciate you.
Ring that goddamn bell.
Hey, you better ring your bell and sit back. Go ahead, Jazz.
I definitely feel like men's emotionals are important. I feel like it starts with the mother. You have to teach your kid that their emotions matter. Um, and that's where it started.
Now ring the bell first.
Well, she had 10 seconds left, so she didn't need it.
Bing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
already stopped.
All right. You want to go ahead, Mr. Mike Cash?
Definitely. Mike Cash in the building. I'm still an asshole on Instagram.
Oh,
Follow me for the night we going out single party on Valentines.
and we ain't going.
Secondly, exactly how you see what she just said? That's how you know that men's feelings don't matter.
She's not even
You know what I'm
listening.
saying? She ain't listening.
Listen.
Nothing I said.
Cousins
She
corner.
just helped me. All I did was give her my own little introduction. I said, do to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She just came and just shit on me. So, in itself, like I said, men's feelings really don't matter. A lot of women,
They do
of
that.
women will say that because they got to live up to that social media platform. And you know, living up to that social media platform is a lot.
Recording that.
You got to, you know what I'm saying? So when you got Instagram and Facebook and society looking at everything, you bet not say our feelings don't matter because it's gonna be hard times. So a lot of women just, you know what I'm saying, trying to live up to the social media standard. That's all. But in reality, when it boiled down to it, when them cameras turn off, she don't care what you're going through, bro. So just go ahead and chin up. You know what I'm saying? Chest out. Life gonna be okay, gangster.
Not
Black
you,
lives matter.
not you, but not
Now,
the
Black life men's matter. Y'all better
Shay Nicey. You better come crazy because you just tried to come.
Definitely tried.
So,
And he let him though. He let him.
hey, it's first of all, we outnumbered 3-2.
Right.
So it was only
Y'all let me come.
it was only right. It was only right that you know.
You actually made me come. I wasn't
That's
trying.
okay.
Yeah,
Because we
you
got
kept-
Shay Nicey.
That's gonna end it.
I never met
Listen,
her.
I'm about to scoot in.
Whoa.
My name
She-
is
she-
Jay.
I'm scooting in. Come on, Shay Nice.
Oh, no. Hold on. Be careful. No. Don't touch it.
Come back
Come
here.
on.
Just scoot up right here. Just
Yeah,
it's cool. So it's cool. Sometimes
It's Shay Nicey.
She about to
So,
end it like
sometimes
a
we-
real G
we do have a little bit of fun when we on the show. It's just the stuff that happened. And since we got y'all here, you all can check out all the funny moments right there on Instagram. You can check them also out on YouTube. Listen, man, we here for y'all, cousins. This is y'all. This is your therapy, okay? We all late.
Man.
We all late night therapy. You know what I'm saying? When you driving to the crib, when you arguing with your girl, you can laugh at Mr. Mike Cash or get some great advice from Shayna Tanae. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's here. So, but go ahead, sis. What's up?
Right. Why he trying to
Shay Nice.
whatever he trying to do.
Shay Nicey about to come with it.
Hello.
So I feel like men's feelings do matter, and that especially, I mean, all men, but especially our black men. Y'all being the black man in America is one of the hardest things. So, when you come home, I'm speaking for myself. My home, like when you come home, I want it to be a safe space for you, and essentially be your peace. So that's like I said,
I like
feelings
that.
met.
Okay, girl.
I like that.
I like that.
That was a real pretty piece you put together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I like that too.
that's gonna be a reel. Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta put that on the reel. You know what I'm saying?
Not that's gonna be a real.
It gotta be a reel. Like
And Deuces, that was the real.
Hello.
that was so lame. Man.
Ah!
Don't come for my cousin.
Oh, okay.
You want to be that piece, but guys don't want you to be that
First of all, you had your chance to speak.
piece.
Right? Big A, go to your corner, Big A. All right.
I
Watch out for the mic.
Listen,
Look,
you
Big A.
see I scooted back.
Yeah. Don't scoot it back no more, Big A. Stay right there, okay? All right now. So listen, Um, woo boy. Don't you wish your boyfriend would? Anyway,
Boy.
Girlfriend.
I'm glad. So for everybody that did just chime in, thank y'all for chiming in to Hot 93.97. We outside the show. Here we have the Cousins Corner. We was able to hear some great scenarios and opinions from some very beautiful, well melanated people. So we do appreciate y'all always chiming in with us. Like I said, we always here Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. We actually have some really exciting guests coming in with us next week. So be in tune, looking out for that. We got some great things. And don't forget, the merch is dropping. The We Outside merch is dropping. We got shirts in all sizes and colors. So tap in with us. Tap in with those links we hear. So to wrap up the Cousins Corner, Big Cousin is here for you. Mr. Outside itself. We gifted and never scripted. We always here, but you can see us, but you don't know that we there. But anyways, men's feelings definitely don't matter.
That's a lie. They matter.
Listen. Big A, I'm so glad you here with us. I'm glad. But no, but I feel you. But coming from my perspective, men's feelings don't matter.
Your wife make you matter?
So
It's a great question.
Big A, my wife makes my feelings matter.
Okay,
But we're not
when
talking
you close
about
it out, so say that.
we're not talking about me, Big A.
My cousin said,
Any
does
guy
that make it
I
matter?
make
Yeah.
his
So-
feelings matter.
You crazy. But anyway,
Who crazy? The outside? The we outside people? Because I'm inside and I make my man's feelings matter.
You not saying
so we're gonna be
I
right
ain't
back
single.
after these breaks right here. We're gonna take a quick
My friends.
we'll take a quick music break. We'll be right back. This ain't church on Sunday morning. We don't want y'all tired. We just want y'all to download that app, 9397. Go on your Google Play Store. Go on your Apple Store. Go ahead, download that app. Chime in, connect with your favorite personalities. Go on the YouTube chat. Check out the other great shows out there. We got Jada Great. We got the Good Time Show. We even got Ty's Take. So we got a few shows for whatever you like here. So, like I was saying, before I was really interrupted, men's feelings don't matter. And I'm speaking in general, not because I'm married. So that's a different type of feelings. But and overall, men's feelings don't matter. For instance, even when the ship is going down or the plane is going down, there's women, children, animals. Men are always last. Everybody in here watched the Titanic, right?
Mhm.
Guess what happened? Most of the men died. That's what happened. That's what happened. And if men really mattered, we'd be on the same emotional pedestal. But unfortunately, we're not on the same emotional pedestal. But that's just my spiel. I could go a little bit deeper, but I got to respect the table and respect the facts right there. So 30 seconds in, 30 seconds out. I definitely appreciate everybody being here. You can always reach the show at We Outside the Show on Instagram. Check us out, add us. We're going to start with you.
All right, this is Shay Tanae, aka DJ Shiesty, aka DJ Shasty, whatever you want to call me. But I can be reached at Shayna Tanae on Instagram and also Shayna Tanae on Facebook.
Okay.
What's the Bill Gang? Mike Cash in his one. I'm still an asshole on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You can get heavy low underscore ENT on the ground. Then pull up on me tonight. Check my gram for the party. I'm always outside. Right now we at 6200 East 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say no names. Just go watch my story. You feel?
Tap in.
I'm Jazz. Y'all know your girl. Jazz OMG. And we at Truth tonight. Come and meet us there. Download the app Hot 9397. We outside. Hey.
I'm Big A. You can catch me on Facebook as Shamir LV. We outside tonight.
All right, for sure. Like we said, we appreciate all you cousins tapping in with us tonight. It's been a great conversation. We definitely kept it a little well kept tonight. I'm proud of everybody. It was real well kept tonight. Good job, good job. Definitely check us out Thursday. We actually going live Thursday, as we always live. But we'll be live. We'll be doing Battle of the Sexes. And we also may have a special guest. Maybe not. We never know. But definitely, we looking forward to this. I hope that everybody get home safe. If you listen to this on the radio, if you're watching this on YouTube, please share the link, man.
Yes.
Like it, share it, love it. Send it to subscribe. Send it to your mama. Send it to your cousin, auntie, uncle. Send it to your pastor. He might need some help with this. Put it on
Okay.
Send it all, share it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But you can reach me, Mr. Outside of Stuff, at Inspiration X on Instagram. You can always reach the We Outside the Show page right there. And you can reach us at weoutsidetheshow@gmail.com. You can catch us here Tuesday and Thursdays. And that's it. We out.
It's a wrap.
We outside.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, the worst day. Oh, it's about to be a real happy Valentine's Day. You're about to drop that Valentine's Day check on that microphone.
But we out here. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll be back with y'all Thursday. Don't forget to tap in with our next morning show, The Good Times, with Princess and Cujo. So they'll be here soon next. I can't wait to talk to my favorite cousins again. We out.
Yo.